So today's class we are going to see how we can do the modeling. So as part of this we follow some standards which is preferred by the IBM company. Okay, I'll just follow those recommendations how to follow how to do a perform a modeling. We proceed for modeling today. So I'm going to start with a new test project. Some project name since I haven't told yesterday. So I'm creating a new project. Within this project only we are going to do the modeling as I said yesterday. It will be stored here, location. So .cpf file refers Cognos project file where all the modeling will be saved actually. So we are setting the preference as English here. So let me go to. So here I'm going to select data source. I selected the data source here. So all these are schemas. I go to PostSales schema and then try to import a few tables, whatever I need. So these are the tables I need. So default joins I'm going with. Let me go with and then import all. I'm importing all the tables. One of 5 tables. Tables got joined. Now the joins part it's getting imported. So as soon as you import all the tables, it appears here. So now the framework manager actual window got opened. Okay, in this framework manager we can classify into four types. So I just go to view tab here. I just check properties tab and then tools tab. Reason being, these are all part of this modeling actually. So this is called as project viewer. This part, entire part will be called as project viewer, and this is called as object viewer. Some kind of joints, diagrams we can see over here. So this is called as properties window, and this is tools. So this is about framework manager brief introduction. So in this framework manager, what we do, as soon as we import, all the tables we have imported will comes here. So all these tables will be saved under project, whatever we give the name, right? This is what the project. So inside this, we will see a namespace. This is what the namespace actually, what is the namespace first of all? So namespace is to uniquely identify set of query subjects what we have imported. Namespace is clearly identify query subjects. So when you import the table from Oracle data source, so I have imported as of now 5 tables. Second time, if I wanted to go with another set of 5 tables from SQL Server, so that case I go with some option called as run metadata wizard. Here you can see actually run metadata wizard, or else you can go here to somewhere it should be shown here, right? Yeah, here run metadata wizard, which means if you want to second time import another set of tables from different data source, which is possible in framework manager. So with this option, okay, so when you import any tables like that, it will save with the data source which is the database particular database is having. So whatever the data source we have created for connecting to SQL Server, right? That data within the data source name only it's going to save. Okay, so Oracle tables and all will save under one data source only. So it will happen. So namespace to uniquely identify query subjects, we create namespace. After that, so initially all the tables will be imported like this. So IBM has given some standards actually. What is the recommendations? So whenever you do the modeling, so they are the product developers. They have given certain recommendations. So as per their recommendations, you need to follow 3 layers for this modeling. Physical layer, data layer, physical or data layer. I supposed to tell like that. Or data. This is business layer, presentation layer. I would say namespace is nothing but a place to hold all your data query subjects. And within that query subjects, we'll be having query items. So we cannot simply keep all your query subjects in one place. There is certain recommendations from IBM side. This is called as physical layer actually. This is great outdoors warehouse. Why I'm telling this is a physical layer. Thing is, what are the tables, query subjects we have imported from data warehouse directly. So those two tables will be kept one place. We should not touch anything. We should not do any filtering. We should not do any calculations. We should not do most of the things, business operations in physical layer. Second layer is business layer where we do actual operations. As I said yesterday, my requirement is I have 2 tables. I'm going to join those 2 tables. I'm going to create a new column called as incentive. So incentive column I can create in the business layer here. Whereas presentation layer I should not have any calculations implemented. Let me show you. Let me implement those so that we'll get a better idea. Okay. So first of all, I have created a data. I have imported all the tables. A namespace created. Under that, all the query secrets whatever I imported is coming. So what I do now, I'll just create a new namespace. How to create new namespace? Default it created now. So I'm going to show you how to create a new namespace. I'll just right click on it. I'll just go to create and then create a namespace. So every time we have to remember these symbols actually. This is project symbol. So this is called as namespace symbol. This is query subject symbol likewise. So I'm going to create a new namespace that is called as physical layer. I'll create another layer called as business layer. Presentation layer. Okay, I have created 3 layers as per IBM recommendations. So as soon as I import, as I told you, whatever the tables I have imported simply from the data warehouse should be there in physical layer. So you can keep it as heading like this actually. So all these namespaces, 3 namespaces should be there inside this data warehouse, great outdoor data warehouse. So I'll just select this, then I'll select all the things. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just right click, edit, and then cut. I'll just cut and then put it into this physical layer. This is how we do in a real time actually. Right click in the physical layer and then go and then paste. So now the first data namespace is empty actually. Just to represent, I have all the layers, namespaces will be available in. So namespace is nothing but layers we create actually. Okay, so we create a physical layer and then business layer, presentation layer, all these we create, and then inside this we have imported whatever the tables imported we are bringing to this physical layer. Okay, so here I should not touch my tables anything. So if we want to touch, we can do the joinings over here in the physical layer. Apart from joining, we won't do much things about it. So this is what physical layer. What are the joins I said we can join here. So second layer is nothing but business layer, where we do the actual operations. So here presentation layer is nothing but just we as how we did, right, from Great Outdoors Warehouse to physical layer, we just cut and pasted here in the physical layer. So that is how I'm going to bring from the business layer. And after that I'm going to get a new query subject that is called as employee and manager, as I told you yesterday. New query subject I'm going to create. That thing only I'm going to get it into my presentation layer. Okay.